Hello, welcome to episode, what are we on, 5? Yeah, 5. Welcome to episode 5 of Rotary Craft, making 100% self-sustaining fusion reactor, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Today in this episode, we will be making the, what would you call these? Steam boilers? Yes, make those. And the setup for the self-sustaining tritium thing. Tritium, yeah. Tritium. Yeah, so, yeah, I shall see you in the other world. Aha! I am back. You never saw those things in my inventory. So, the reason why you guys saw in the last episode this giant black ring thing, this is the neutron absorbers, or reflectors, excuse me. I like to, whenever I make a build like this, I like to contain the whole reactor in a giant wall of this. So I just use the builders. Nope, just builders. Nope. Oh goodness. Okay. Where is it? Haha. The builder guide from Open Blocks, and I just make a cylinder and then set it up to how big I want. So this is a 27 by 27 radius, I think, if I remember correctly. So I'm just going to build this up. I like to build it up at least slightly above this. So I'm just going to build this up, and I shall see you later. Okay, well, I'm back because I just finished doing that one thing. So might as well get started. So I'm just going to show you how to build just one of the steam boiler setup, just one, and then because obviously you can do it 3 times, and there's really no point in showing you all 3. Just gonna need your steam boiler and your neutron absorber. Now, the most expensive thing here are these neutron absorbers, because you need these depleted uranium things, and yeah, those are fun to find. So I'll make sure to put a link somewhere in this screen right about now of another video of how to get those and how to farm those, or not really farm, but just how to get those. So I like to go to the edge. You really just gotta go to the edge right here. There's no point in building this anywhere past there. Just kind of go like that. I like to make sure it's up a little. So here I use steam boilers for that, excuse me. And I like to go like 5. So this should be good, just like this. Very simple, just like that. And then you just fill the wall in. So I'm gonna have probably a little thing to skip this, maybe. Depends. So yeah, so just fill it in like so. And then you do this exact same thing for each side. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put in, probably just stop recording so don't waste your time. So I'm just gonna fill it in all the way right here. And I tell you, this thing, really all you need is one side, and you can, like, literally in my other one, I just have this thing set up for one side. Like, it's only heating up one, like, of the 4 corners. And this thing makes enough energy with just one of the high pressure turbines. It can literally self-sustain itself. Like, it's insane, the power you get from this. I don't think there's a mod yet ever that has been created that uses all of the power that this thing generates, because this thing generates more power than can be used. So I'm just gonna finish this, and I shall see you guys in just a second. See, told you I'd see you guys in just a second. Okay, and then the next simple step is you just cover it in neutron absorbers. Very simple. It's a simple step. I mean, come on, how can you make this much more difficult? So yeah, just cover each side just with one layer of neutron absorbers. Simple. So, BRBs. Haha, see? Told you I'd BRBs. Okay, the next step, and this has been the one I found most difficult, and this is why you need extra utilities in this mod pack, because this is the only way I've found so far. So the biggest thing with this, the hardest thing, is giving this thing enough water in the steam boilers, because if it doesn't have enough, then it melts and it turns into lava and you cry like a 5-year-old. So I found that the only mod that I found that can supply this thing with enough water and do it fast enough is extra utilities. So just take your transfer pipe, and under the steam boilers, just layer it out just like this. It's very simple. See? Very simple. And then I'm just gonna go these. Come on. Take 2 known. And you do this exact same thing on the other sides as well. And boom, then I like to go out by 2. And find the middle, which is somewhere around here. Gotta go up to locate right here. And I like to go out like so. Did I do that right? No, I didn't do it. Yeah. Like so. Okay. And come to this side as well. And just do that. And you're going to take your transfer node, except it has to be liquids, not items. Liquids. And things you're going to need are these world interaction upgrades and these speed upgrades. You're going to need a lot of those. Like, a lot. And when I say a lot, you're going to need a lot. So I'm going to do 4 of these. So I'm going to need 4 stacks of those. I don't really need these. Just going to clear these out. Should have done this before. I'm sorry about this, guys. Don't like wasting you guys' time, but just do that quick. It should be good. Okay. And then you're going to take your transfer node liquids and just space it down like so. Just go do all of these and just do that. And then a lot of these are going to need the speed upgrades. So yeah, be prepared for that. Just put 1 stack those, and then fill the rest in with that. Like that. Like that. Ignore the name, that is not actually my name. It's called Friends. Friends. I'll explain that in another episode. My name is not that. My name is Streetcraft. Street_craft. That is my username. Ignore everything is that. It's account problems, okay? Just pretend you never saw that. Just to save life. Okay. And then you should see this thing filling up. And then if you look over here, these steam boilers, as you can see, right up here, they are all filling up. So that's just these ones right here. So these give it enough water fast enough. Again, that's the key thing here. Is supplying this with water. So then basically all you do is these. Just fill it in. So yeah, and then you just put the what's it called? I can think. Just put these steam lines on top, and then just like so, and then you just do it on the steam boilers like so, and then do it across. Okay, so that completes that step. Now for the next one, I'll finish the rest of that off camera. So the next one we're going to need to do is tritium. This is what's used. You take the deuterium and you turn it into tritium, and then you use part of the deuterium you make, so on and so forth, and yada yada yada. So for this, I'm going to use just the corner right next to it. For this design, you have to use these neutron irradiation chambers. Now in the last one you saw before in the other world, what I did was I placed these, but I found that neutrons kept leaking through. So what I did was I put the absorbers on this side, and then these coolant cells, because if you don't put the coolant cells, they melt. So in order to capture the loose neutrons, what I'm going to do, and you can probably do this with the steam boilers, but what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to find the centermost spot, because that's where all of the neutrons come from. Just going to go in the edge. And then I'm just going to put these coolant cells, what I'm going to use. Now you might be able to get away and somehow get more power by using the steam boilers, but I'm just going for a little bit of a cleaner look for this one, because you already will generate more power than is needed. So I'm just doing the coolant cells for this. How far up did I go for that? 4. That means go 4 here. And then I'm just going to take your neutron absorbers. Scratch that, I did that wrong. Okay, I'm back. I was a little bit of a derp there. I'm so sorry about this. Replace the neutron absorbers here, where they were coolant cells. Replace those with neutron absorbers, and then you put the coolant cells on top and on bottom. I am so sorry about that. I was looking at a picture of the other design I was looking at, which is the one I was showing you before. I am so sorry, and then, yeah, I'm so sorry. Please don't dislike. I like you guys. Please don't dislike. I like likes. So let's do this. This is probably gonna be one of those longer episodes, so I'm sorry about that. I hate long episodes, but you gotta have them occasionally. Okay. And then you put the neutron and iridium chambers right next to them. Now, as far as I can tell, these neutron and iridium chambers do not get affected by the heat, which is good, because that's good. Okay. And then just like that. Okay, sweet, so we're almost there. Now, this one I will have a little skippy bit. I might just stop recording in order to do it because it's really time consuming. You're going to take your fluid conduits in your redstone conduit. It has to be the uninsulated one. It has to be if you're using under IO. So what you're just going to do is take these and then just layer them on the bottom of them. Now this is going to extract the tritium. So this is just a really cheap but effective way of doing it, seeing that you're already using a lot of resources. You can probably find another way of doing it, but I like to use these because you can see the liquids, like I said before, and they're not crazy bulky. Okay, just gonna layer these through, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of that off camera. And then what you can use is your redstone conduit, because what you're gonna do, go through each of these. Giant fly in my way. What the heck? Yeah, okay, I'm back. And you're gonna take these and you're just gonna down click like that through all of them so they're all in extract mode. And you can have it set to automatically extract. You can just change the you saw there's an interface to change it. Just change setting. I like to use the lever so I can manually control when these things are on and off. So that is a big fly. Oh my gosh, that is huge. Okay. Sorry, back in task. So after you have all of these changed, I like to take the redstone, or the uninsulated one, just go under it, and I'll have a lever in one of the corners, so you can just turn it on and off. And yeah, so let's just do that. So I show the R's and B's. I am back. Okay, so I just went through and set it up. So just have a simple lever over here to turn the thing on and off, so then it will remove the tritium. And now I'm kind of looking at this and regretting my own mistake. I probably should have placed this over there next to the hydrogen preheater, so that was a bit of a stupid mistake on my bit. But yeah, you can put it wherever you want. It doesn't really matter, it's just farther for the liquids to go, so don't be like me and look where you're putting your stuff. And then yeah, just put a simple one right on top. This one you won't need to have redstone to help activate. So if I didn't say it already, because I'm certain I didn't, I just forgot because I'm that guy, I again will have a small link somewhere on the screen where I shall show you how to make tritium. And just make just enough to get this thing started, so then it's self-sustaining, and then so it, you know, does stuff on its own. So yeah, so just gonna put this in, and basically, I think, yeah, I shall see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada, donate, whatever, Facebook stuff, Twitter. No, I don't have either of those, but whatever. Yeah, so have a good day. Bye.